sugarcoat it. I got the countertops completely done all the way down, and I'll get a better shot in a little while, but it came out phenomenal. Then I put the foil on the wall, and I found out a lot about my house. Like, this drywall has the thinnest coat of paint I've ever seen in my life. It's absolutely terrible. Every time I tried to sand down a little lump bump or anything like nail holes I filled in, just the paint was non-existent. I was filing drywall. So then I went to put the foil down, and it's showing every lump and bump and crease and just disgusting. I still got to trim that corner out. But it's just absolutely ridiculous. And the counter is so far, it's like 3 millimeters or something like that from the wall. And you couldn't tell that by the amount of caulking. The caulk on this, it's taken me 4 days. I've only gotten this piece done. And then, and I tried to get an air bubble out, and big mistake. When I pulled it up, I literally pulled that little sheet of paint right off, creating this huge mark right here that looks like a giant air bubble. See it right between the spoons there? Right here, all the way down. Anyways, when you're standing in front of it, you can really see it. And there's this odd crease that I think was in the wallpaper when I got it. It's terrible. See if I can get an angle on that right there. But this shows, and there's another one. This shows lumps and bumps and every little unforgiving thing you could think of. And then I'm a couple of millimeters short, and because I'm barely 5'2", that big gap stares me in the face. Nobody else is going to see it because it's normal people. Anyways, so all this had to come out after I put the paper on. I was so disgusted. After I put the paper on, I thought, well, if I'm going to put this foil on, it's going to have to be really, really good looking before I put the foil on. And I thought I had it good enough. I didn't. Once I realized how badly it was starting to look in the creases, I started to sand out that caulk, and it sanded and sanded and sanded. All the sanding in the world didn't help. There's a gap between the counter and the wall that's so severe, it's just sickening. Anyhow, and it shows every little, I mean, I couldn't even see these marks under the paper. When I finished this wall, I thought it was perfect. Every little bump felt smooth, everything. But this foil, man, if you're laying foil, my heart goes out to you, because you're going to be happy and disappointed. I was tickled at the color, tickled the way it blended into the counter effortlessly, just amazing. But I was disgusted with every lump and bump and crease and hidden mark and just stuff I never would have seen in a million years if I hadn't put foil on it. Okay, I changed the backsplash. The other gold, I loved the color, but it was not working well. So I changed to this textured backsplash, and I flippin' love it. Up there you can see a little bit of where the other color was, and I just put this right over top of that one. I wasn't about to pull it off because it's connected right on the drywall, and I knew pulling it off would just tear drywall. And I went through enough of that when I was tearing off the grout and everything around the sink. But I did have a little bit of issue getting this to stay. There was a couple of creases, and I don't know if it was because of temperature difference and when it was shipping. This texture gold is a little bit different. It's kind of a really soft material. It's really strange backing. It's very, you can see little creases in there. It's very, texture goes all the way through to the backing, and it's really a soft backing. I love working with it. It's really easy to maneuver, really easy to move if you need to. That being said, I did have, like I said, some imperfections, and it kept like getting a straight line on the right by the outlet. So I did what everybody said not to do, and I used some of this. I was desperate. I sprayed a couple of really light, fine mist. Actually, I pulled the top half past the outlet. I pulled it down, and just gave it a couple of real light mists with the Gorilla Spray adhesive. Put that thing back up there, and I just see a couple of tiny little places where it's still got a little lift to it, but I can deal with that. Anyhow, so now I'm going to do that top trim piece, which I already have cut and measured out. And there are some imperfections where the cupboards were mounted, so I made some cuts in the piece that I'm going to put there and whatnot. I'm making do with what I got, and I'm going to finish that. Then I'm going to come along the whole base of the sink, or the base of the window, and do that section. So I have to find ways of doing things, and you're probably going to see my big old head in the way, but I have to find different ways of doing things, and one of them is this little bitty ladder, which I have to get up and bend my prosthetics and get on there and try to hold this up, which hence the blue tape. Alright, and that's how you're going to see me do it. Very, very sketchy. Okay, that was not pleasant. Oh. That was not fun at all. But it's up there, and you cannot see the line. It looks amazing. I got it right up there. I got to hang my spoons back up. It looks very, very pretty. And yes, it blends right into the countertops. So now I have to replace that back bar of the sink. Of the counter and behind the sink, because I got some nicks in it when I was removing the grout, because I wasn't planning on removing the grout until after I'd already put the paper down, but things changed. This is going to stay for at least a year or more, depending on if I have any more hospital stays or problems with my stumps. So it could be a while before I get back to it, so, or before I get around to changing it again. So now I'm going to replace the back parts of the counter and move on to the rest of the backsplash. Okay, so I did my backsplash, and there was issues. Like I said, you see the little bubbles there. Don't know why. It just didn't stick well. I even used some adhesive in it. That didn't help. Anyhow, also countertops, it's been maybe a week that they've been down, and there's already tearing here and tearing here. We're gonna go right there. So so I'm not gonna deal with that crap anymore, and I'm going to be protecting them. Also, that being said, my bar, which I was so proud of, that came out so beautifully, also has, and I can't get it in this lighting, severe issues now, because I used a method I seen on YouTube for protecting it with polyacrylic, and it was terrible. I woke up the next morning and just started crying, because my beautiful bar that came out so perfect had about 10,000 brush marks and streaks and just really bad marks. Alright, I just want to show a real quick video. I'm doing an outlet cover, and my advice, well, first on the corners, you don't have to do any special cutting or anything. You just pinch them. I pinched mine really, really tight together like that and just cut off the excess. And it came out really, really great. I wish I could get this to focus better. Maybe it's just my eyes. Okay, and then when I cut out the holes, I never go up and down with the blade, in and out. I push it inward, and always, every time I'm doing the cuts, I'm pushing inward. My blade gets hung up on something, I push inward. I never bring it back up because you'll pull the paper with it and tear it and possibly slice it. Other than that, I gotta do the other hole on this one, but other than that, it's fine. This is easy peasy to do. I got an air bowl there. Very easy to do. And this is one of the final touches to my kitchen. I also wanted to say, when you're doing these, I wash mine up really good. I wash everything with crud cutters. Crud cutters is the best ever for everything. But anyhow, I haven't washed these in a very long time, I'm embarrassed to say. So I washed them with crud cutters, and then I took a very rough dish sponge, the green one and yellow ones. I took the really rough side and just scrubbed the crud out of this, kind of roughing it up. Those scrubbers can be pretty abrasive. I roughed it up quite a bit, which made for a really, really good stick. I mean, this some gun ain't going nowhere, and I'm pretty proud of it. Now, all of them came out absolutely perfect. Not one flaw anywhere. Okay. Alright, guys. I didn't want the glare from the camera to hit the backsplash, but I wanted to show you guys how beautiful it turned out. Absolutely gorgeous. And yes, I did that little side piece. I absolutely love it. Okay, so there it is. I turned off the flash off the video camera and get a little bit better of a shot. And I got the lights underneath the cabinet lighting it up pretty. Okay, and there it is. And I got a plant in the way. There's my new faucet, guys, to match the backsplash, my gold faucet. Watch out for my plant. And it goes all the way back. Watch out, kitty. And there's the other side. It came out so pretty, guys. And my plate covers are gorgeous. They came out perfect to match the counter. The caulking went perfect. Everything. I didn't do that top strip. I still have to do that. I kind of got busy with some stuff. My cat's pushing against the camera, guys. Sorry. But there it is. It's all done. It's beautiful. It's so pretty, especially at night. And I usually have these counter lights on colors, but I put it on white for this video. But it's so beautiful. All the colors of the lights make it glow so pretty. There's yellow and green, turquoise and purple. And it's just beautiful, beautiful. And I couldn't be more proud. Not too shabby for somebody who didn't have a clue what I was doing. You just jump in with both feet. So I went with the textured paper, not really hoping for much after seeing what the first one did. But man, I couldn't be more happy. This is just stunning. And I mean, it is stunning, guys. And on camera, it looks like it's this bright, massive gold, like a 24 karat gold or something. But it is stunning in person. It's a little duller than it looks on here. Not duller, but a little less gold. It's just this beautiful color that blends in so perfect with this marble wallpaper. And like I said, the description of this wallpaper said gold and blue. So I expected blue, and I expected real gold, you know, shiny gold like they do in the white marble with gold in it. And I was upset when I saw these peachy, sandy looking colors that are so far from gold. It's unreal. But I was absolutely tickled to see how this gold fit back to the wallpaper. And I think it looks so good because this wallpaper is more black than it is blue. So the gold foil just looks really pretty against the dark colors. And of course, my beautiful rainbow spatulas look amazing with it. So there it is, guys, and the cutting along the sink was a lot of work, but well worth it. The wallpaper on the counter back there and the gold on the wall, it came out perfect. And I've got plants and whatnot in the way. But then putting in the gold faucet, pull-down faucet, I never had anything like that before. I'm so tickled with how that turned out. It blends in beautifully with the paper and the foil. I couldn't be more happy. I mean, it just came out stunning. And even doing the sidewall on that section and the other section. Mouse, stop purring against the camera. But I didn't think that sidewall would look good if I did it. But I thought it would look really strange if I didn't do it. So I did it, and I absolutely love it. It's like this, I have my own little gold corners, my own little gold-filled areas of my kitchen counters. It's stunning, guys. So my advice to anybody, if you want to do it, and you want that look bad enough, jump in. You're never going to know unless you try it. And everybody's seen me on my failure video. Yes, I posted a video of straight failure. And it was 3 fails of my countertops. Redoing, ripping out, redoing, over and over. This is actually the 4th attempt at my countertops. And I finally got it. But I did 3 attempts with the white marble. And then I found this, what they say is blue and gold marble. But I found this, and it was super wide. I mean, it did all the way to here. And then I did this section. So, I mean, it was super wide. I was looking for something that would take me, I'm sorry, actually, no, it went all the way to here, way up here. So, I wanted something that would take me all the way back to the back. I knew I was going to have to do that upper lip with another piece, but I was looking for something that would take me further back, because the white was a cutoff right about the middle, which was going to leave a big cutoff line in the center of my counter, and I couldn't do that. That's not what I wanted. I didn't want that look at all. So I did it my way. But there it is, guys. It's beautiful. I couldn't imagine it looking any better. Thanks so much for watching, guys. And as I say in every video, everybody knows, I say it all the time, I'm a double leg amputee. I recently lost my fiance. I've started this channel because I've got a major roof leak in my roof. It's running straight through my house, down my basement wall, millimeters from a live light switch. I cannot get any help from any organization. They all say they're broke. Then say they don't have the funds, and I don't know where to turn. I don't know what else to do. I don't have any family. I don't have any friends, and I've been told a million times I need to start a GoFundMe, but I don't know how to do that. And a lot of people say this doesn't make sense either. But I didn't know how to do a YouTube channel, but I learned, and then I learned how to edit my videos so that I could post the videos on YouTube and try to earn my own income. So that's where I'm at right now. I'm in this to earn money to fix my roof, and I'm getting extremely desperate. This roof is going on 4 years. 3 years. It's been a year making this channel, and I don't know what's going on, but my watch hours went from 3,500 to 1,200. And I don't know how watch hours can go down. That makes no sense. How do I lose watch hours? That doesn't make any sense. It's not like people can go on and say, well, I didn't like a video and take their watch time back. How does this happen? So I am basically, after almost a year, I am basically starting over. I'm at 1,200 watch hours. That's all. And I need 3,000 to get monetized. So I am at my wit's end. I'm trying not to cry right now. I have to start all over. So please hit that like button. And if you're watching videos and trying to help people with watch hours, you gotta watch the whole video all the way to the end. It doesn't count as watch hour unless it's finished to the end. And to me, guys, getting that like button and that subscribe and watching my videos is as good as a donation. It gets me one step closer to getting my channel monetized and earning the money to fix my roof. So thank you so much for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing, and I will see you on the next one. I appreciate you guys so much. Bye.